The moon has been Earth's silent companion for billions of years, floating gracefully in the night sky, glowing softly. It has influenced tides, guided ancient travelers, inspired myths, and quietly shaped the rhythm of life on our planet. It is a calm presence, constant yet full of mystery, an ever-watchful eye in the dark. Tonight, we will explore 25 sleepy facts about the moon, drifting slowly across its surface, orbit, and history. Each fact is a gentle observation, a moment to reflect on the moon's quiet power and timeless beauty. As you listen, allow your mind to wander among its craters, plains, and shadowed valleys, imagining the calm influence it exerts over our world. If you enjoy these gentle journeys through space, like, subscribe, and share to join Ambient Fact Vault, where we explore the mysteries of the cosmos in a slow, relaxing way. Let us begin, and let the moon slowly reveal its secrets. The first fact about the moon is that it is slowly moving away from Earth. At a rate of about 1.5 inches per year, it drifts ever so gently, silently floating farther into space. To us, this movement is imperceptible, a subtle shift that unfolds over millions of years, but its effects are profound. Imagine the moon gliding through the cosmic darkness, pulling softly on the oceans, exerting a quiet, patient influence over the planet it has orbited for billions of years. Long ago, Earth spun much faster, days were shorter, oceans moved differently, and the moon was much closer. Its gravitational pull gradually slowed Earth's rotation, shaping the length of our days in a process that continues even today. Slowly, over eons, the moon has sculpted the rhythm of our planet, gently nudging it into balance, quietly dictating the cycles of tides and the patterns of life. Reflecting on this fact, you can appreciate the calm inevitability of cosmic forces. The moon's slow drift reminds us that even in the vastness of space, nothing is static. Change is constant, gentle, and measured. The moon moves at its own pace, serene and patient, a silent companion teaching us about time, distance, and the quiet power of gravity. The second fact is that the moon always presents the same face to Earth, a phenomenon known as tidal locking. Slowly envision the moon turning on its axis as it orbits, perfectly synchronized with its orbit so that one side is hidden from view. This far side remained unseen by humans until the 20th century, a secret world quietly orbiting in shadow, full of craters, ridges, and plains untouched by human eyes. Even though this hidden hemisphere receives sunlight just like the side we see, it remained mysterious for millennia. Slowly imagining this distant terrain, you might picture an alien landscape, silent, untouched, quietly bearing the marks of cosmic history. Every crater tells a story of ancient collisions, of celestial bodies striking with immense force, leaving behind scars that persist for billions of years. Meanwhile, the side we observe every night remains a constant companion, its familiar surface calming and reassuring. The moon's steadfast gaze has guided farmers, sailors, and dreamers alike, marking the passage of time and lending a quiet rhythm to human life. Slowly contemplating tidal locking reveals a sense of harmony in the cosmos, a gentle interplay of motion and gravity that persists in perfect order. The third fact is that the moon likely formed from a cataclysmic collision billions of years ago. A Mars-sized body called Theia collided with the young Earth, scattering debris into orbit. Over time, this debris coalesced, gradually forming the moon. Slowly imagine this process: molten fragments and rock spiraling around Earth, colliding and merging in a cosmic dance, finally settling into the sphere we see today. The violent beginnings of the moon are now hidden beneath a calm, cratered surface. Every ridge and basin whispers the story of its birth, the raw power of creation tempered into quiet stability. This dramatic origin, now long past, has left its mark in the moon's composition and surface features, hinting at the immense forces that shaped the early solar system. Even though it was born from chaos, the moon now orbits with remarkable precision, a patient sentinel watching over Earth. Its slow journey through space is a reminder that even what begins in violence can become serene and enduring. As you imagine this gradual formation, the moon appears not as a cold, lifeless rock, but as a witness to the passage of time, a storyteller silently recounting billions of years of cosmic history. The fourth fact is that the moon exerts a profound influence over Earth's tides. Its gravity gently lifts the oceans, creating the rhythmic rise and fall of water across the planet. Slowly picturing this, you might see vast oceans breathing in time with the moon's orbit, waves swelling and receding under its quiet guidance. These tidal patterns are more than a simple rise and fall of water. They influence ecosystems, guide the migration of species, and even shape coastal landscapes over time. The moon's pull is subtle, patient, and unrelenting. Every day, the oceans respond to this invisible hand, moving in gentle cycles that have persisted for billions of years. Beyond water, the moon's influence extends to Earth itself. Its gravitational pull stabilizes Earth's axial tilt, keeping seasons consistent and creating a balance that allows life to thrive. Slowly reflecting on this, one can feel the calm power of the moon, not loud or violent, but ever present, shaping the world with invisible patience. Even when it seems motionless in the night sky, the moon is quietly working, a silent architect of natural rhythms. The fifth fact is that the moon is not simply a lifeless rocket, has a layered interior similar to Earth. Slowly imagining this, picture a quiet sphere of rock with a crust, mantle, and core, each layer formed over billions of years, patiently evolving beneath the silent surface. The outer crust, though barren and covered in craters, is a thin, protective shell. Beneath it lies the mantle, slowly conducting heat and shaping the moon's interior over time. The core, small and partially molten, may generate weak magnetic fields and contributes to subtle, long-term geological activity. This structure is hidden from view, yet it quietly governs the moon's behavior. For instance, the moon experiences moonquakes, gentle tremors that ripple through its interior. Unlike earthquakes, these tremors are slow and prolonged, echoing across the moon in a soft, haunting rhythm. They are caused by tidal forces from Earth and the stresses of cooling rock, reminding us that even this silent celestial body is alive in its own way, moving in rhythms imperceptible to human perception. Reflecting on the moon's interior layers invites calm curiosity. The crust, mantle, and core work together in quiet orchestration, shaping its magnetic properties, influencing surface features, and silently preserving the history of the early solar system. Even in apparent stillness, the moon is a dynamic, patient world beneath its serene surface. The sixth fact is that the moon's surface is coated in a layer of fine dust called formed by billions of years of meteorite impacts. Slowly envision the moon's plains and highlands, covered in a silvery layer that glimmers under the sun. Each grain is a tiny fragment of cosmic history, created by countless collisions over eons. This regolith is not uniform. Some areas are smooth and soft, while others are jagged and rough, shaped by the energy of ancient impacts. Astronauts who walked on the moon described it as a soft, powdery surface, yet it can cling stubbornly to suits and equipment, a quiet reminder of the moon's alien environment. The dust itself holds secrets. Embedded in these particles are clues about the solar wind, ancient cosmic rays, and even the presence of water ice in shadowed craters near the poles. Slowly imagining this, you can picture the moon as a vast, silent archive. Each particle of dust a record of cosmic time, patiently waiting for exploration and understanding. Walking across the moon would feel like drifting through time itself. Every step would disturb fragments that have remained untouched for millions of years. A tactile connection to the calm, enduring presence of our lunar companion. The regolith is a reminder that even in silence, the moon preserves history in the quietest way imaginable. The seventh fact is that the moon's influence extends far beyond tides. It subtly affects life on Earth in ways that are often overlooked. Slowly picturing this, you can see the moon guiding the rhythm of nocturnal animals, influencing plant cycles, and even affecting human behavior in gentle, indirect ways. For example, the moon's phases have long been tied to reproductive cycles in some species, as well as the timing of migrations and breeding patterns. Slowly imagining a world guided by lunar light, you can picture animals moving in harmony with the moon's quiet rhythms, responding to its gentle illumination and relying on its predictable cycles to survive. Humans, too, have felt the moon's influence, culturally and psychologically, from ancient calendars to modern myths, from art to literature. The moon has guided imagination, reflection, and human understanding of time. Its soft glow at night has offered comfort, inspiration, and calm, shaping life on Earth not through force, but through presence and quiet rhythm. The moon teaches patience, stability, and the gentle power of observation, quietly influencing the natural world around it. The eighth fact is that the moon's craters are like pages in an ancient cosmic book. Slowly picturing them, you see vast basins and small depressions, each marking an impact that occurred over billions of years. Unlike eras where erosion, tectonics, and vegetation erase history, the moon preserves these events in perfect clarity. Some craters are massive, formed by collisions so powerful they reshaped large regions of the moon's surface. Others are tiny, subtle indentations, reminders that even small events leave a lasting mark in the quiet of space. The variety and density of these craters provide a timeline, a slow narrative of the moon's violent and patient history. Imagine standing on the moon and observing these craters. The silence is profound, broken only by the soft shift of dust underfoot. Each crater invites reflection, a meditation on time, resilience, and endurance. They are reminders that even in the universe's quietest places, events of unimaginable scale leave traces preserved for all eternity, waiting for careful observation and understanding. The ninth fact is that the moons so-called Maria, or seas, are not made of water at all. Slowly picturing the moon from above, you can see vast, dark plains that appear calm and smooth, contrasting with the brighter, rugged highlands. These Maria were formed billions of years ago by volcanic activity, when lava flowed gently across the surface and cooled into the serene expanses we see today. These ancient seas give the moon its familiar face, shaping how we perceive it from Earth. Slowly drifting in thought, you can imagine the quiet lava flows, moving, reshaping the lunar landscape in a patient, unhurried rhythm. The Maria are reminders that appearances can be deceiving. They look like calm, reflective water, yet they are solid, ancient, and enduring. Observing these features evokes a sense of quiet wonder. The moon's surface is a balance of extremes, rough and cratered, yet smooth and flowing in places, a silent record of its past. Slowly contemplating these plains allows us to appreciate the patient artistry of cosmic forces, the quiet ways in which landscapes are shaped over each. The 10th fact is that the moon is responsible for lunar eclipses, a beautiful, serene phenomenon. Slowly envision the Earth moving between the sun and the moon, casting a shadow that gently drifts across the lunar surface. The moon is bathed in a soft, reddish glow during total eclipses, a quiet spectacle that has inspired awe for millennia. This slow, predictable event reminds us of the moon's precise dance with Earth and sun. The alignment is rare and fleeting, yet it occurs in perfect rhythm, demonstrating the moon's patient orbit. Observing an eclipse slowly allows one to feel the vastness of space and the quiet precision with which celestial bodies move. Eclipses also connect us to history. Ancient civilizations watched them with reverence, interpreting them as messages from the gods or signs of change. Today, we understand the science behind the phenomenon. Yet the moon's role in creating these gentle, fleeting events still evokes calm wonder. Slowly imagining the shadow passing across the moon, one can feel the serene, unhurried rhythm of the cosmos, a quiet reminder of the moon's influence and beauty. The 11th fact about the moon is that, contrary to what many imagine, it is not completely lifeless or empty. It possesses a very thin, delicate atmosphere called an exosphere, so sparse that the particles rarely collide. Slowly imagine this almost imperceptible layer, a ghostly veil that clings to the moon's surface, stretching faintly into space. This exosphere is composed of trace gases, such as helium, neon, hydrogen, and sodium. Unlike Earth's thick atmosphere, it cannot carry sound or shield the moon from cosmic rays, but it does reveal that the moon is more complex than a simple rock. Slowly thinking about these particles, floating silently in the lunar vacuum, you realize that even in its apparent stillness, the moon is interacting with the universe, quietly exchanging atoms and energy. meteorite impacts, solar wind, and the moon's own surface contribute to this, creating a subtle, dynamic system. It is so tenuous that humans walking across the moon would never notice it directly. Yet it exists as a reminder that the moon is not entirely isolated. It participates in slow, invisible processes, quietly shaping its environment over millennia. The 12th fact is that the moon experiences its own form of earthquakes, known as moon. Slowly imagine the ground beneath a regolith trembling, soft and prolonged. Unlike the sudden, jarring tremors we experience on Earth, these quakes can last up to an hour or more, echoing through the moon's interior with a ghostly resonance. Moonquakes are caused by several factors. Tidal forces from Earth exert gentle but persistent pressure on the lunar crust, causing slow flexing. Some are triggered by meteorite impacts, while others originate deep within the moon's mantle. The energy is subtle, almost imperceptible, yet it constantly reminds us that the moon is not static. Slowly reflecting on this, you might imagine standing on the moon during a gentle tremor. The silence of space contrasts with the quiet vibrations beneath your feet, a subtle heartbeat of a world that appears unmoving from Earth. Moonquakes are a gentle reminder of the hidden activity beneath a calm exterior, teaching us patience and mindfulness in observing forces that operate far beyond human perception. The 13th fact is that the moon has been a stabilizing force for Earth throughout history. Slowly imagining the interplay between the two bodies, you realize that the moon's gravitational pull helps maintain the tilt of Earth's axis, preventing extreme variations that could otherwise disrupt climate and seasons. Without the moon, the planet's axis might wobble chaotically, causing dramatic changes in temperature, rainfall, and the overall environment. Slowly contemplating this, you see the moon not just as a celestial ornament, but as a silent guardian, gently ensuring the continuity of life on Earth. This stabilizing effect is subtle and long-term. Over millions of years, it has influenced guiding the development of ecosystems, animal behavior, and even human civilization. The moon's quiet vigilance provides a sense of cosmic order, reminding us that even distant bodies can profoundly affect life on Earth. Reflecting on this, you begin to appreciate the moon's calm yet persistent influence, shaping our world without fanfare or visible action. The 14th fact is that much of the moon's surface was shaped by ancient volcanic activity. Slowly picturing the dark, flat plains known as Maria, you understand that billions of years ago, molten lava quietly oozed across the surface, creating serene, smooth expanses that contrast with the rough highlands. This volcanic activity was slow and methodical, not explosive like some terrestrial eruptions. Lava flows cooled gradually, forming layers that remain visible today as dark patches on the moon's face. Slowly imagining these processes, you can almost sense the quiet patience of time, the gentle molding of terrain by forces that operated over millions of years. Even though the moon is now geologically inactive on a large scale, these ancient flows offer a glimpse into its past. Each Maria is a chapter in the moon's history, a record of the quiet, patient processes that shaped its appearance. Observing them slowly allows you to connect with deep time, feeling the weight and serenity of billions of years compressed into the silent beauty of its surface. The 15th fact is that the moon, often imagined as dry and barren, may hold water ice in craters near its poles. Slowly envision the floors of these shadowed craters, never touched by direct sunlight, cold enough to trap ice for billions of years. These hidden reserves are invisible to the naked eye from Earth, yet they represent a quiet, enduring presence of water on an otherwise arid world. This discovery has profound implications. The water may originate from comets or the solar wind, slowly accumulating over millennia, silently shaping the moon's chemistry and potential for supporting future exploration. Slowly imagining an astronaut stepping into these shadowed craters, you can picture the delicate, frozen surfaces, untouched by time, a hidden treasure waiting to be discovered. The presence of water ice also hints at the moon's ongoing connection with cosmic processes. Even in its quiet, lifeless expanses, the moon interacts with the solar system, collecting and preserving resources in shadowed corners. Reflecting on this slowly, you feel a sense of wonder at the hidden complexity of a world that seems so familiar, yet still holds secrets in its silent recesses. The 16th fact is that, surprisingly, the moon has regions of magnetism. Even though it lacks a global magnetic field like Earth, slowly imagine floating over the lunar surface and sensing faint, invisible forces lingering in certain areas, remnants of ancient activity that shaped the moon billions of years ago. Scientists studying lunar rocks brought back by Apollo missions discovered that some areas were magnetized, suggesting that the moon may have had a weak magnetic field in its distant past. Slowly reflecting on this, you might picture molten rock circulating in the ancient moon's core, generating faint magnetic currents that have long since faded but left subtle traces behind. These magnetic anomalies are small, localized, and mysterious. They interact subtly with solar winds and cosmic particles, creating regions of delicate balance. Even though we cannot perceive them with our senses, these magnetic fields whisper the moon's hidden stories, tales of ancient energy, transformation, and silent cosmic interplay. Imagining these quiet forces teaches us that even in stillness, the moon has layers of unseen activity, patient and enduring over billions of years. The 17th fact is that the moon has influenced human culture for millennia. Slowly envision civilizations gazing at its calm glow, noting its phases, and letting its cycles guide daily life, rituals, and reflection. The moon-inspired calendars, agricultural patterns, festivals, myths, and countless works of art and literature. From the earliest farmers timing planting by lunar phases to poets and artists finding inspiration in its soft glow, the moon has silently shaped human imagination. Its calm, constant presence offered reassurance, a nightly companion that never wavered. Slowly imagining ancient stargazers sitting under the vast night sky, they would trace the moon's path, feeling its quiet pull on both Earth and their minds, a gentle reminder of constancy and rhythm in a changing world. Even today, the moon continues to inspire reflection. It influences language, storytelling, and music. Its phases are woven into cultural metaphors for change, growth, and cycles of life. Slowly absorbing this, one feels a quiet connection not only to the moon itself, but also to the countless generations who have been silently guided and comforted by its patient presence. The 18th fact is both surprising and quiet. Lunar soil, or regolith can spark fires when exposed to certain conditions. Slowly imagine the fine, powdery dust coating the moon, glittering under sunlight, and consider its chemical properties. Certain elements in the regolith, particularly tiny metallic particles, can combust if exposed to oxygen in the presence of heat. Though the moon has no atmosphere to support burning naturally, this fact is important for future exploration. Astronauts studying the regolith must handle it carefully, as even in a vacuum, the dust can cling to surfaces and create static sparks. Slowly reflecting on this, you might imagine a gentle, glowing potential hidden in the silent, barren, surface-small pockets of energy waiting quietly, unseen, in a world that seems inert and lifeless. The idea that something so calm can harbor latent energy teaches patience and attention. Even the moon's most seemingly static features carry possibilities, reminders that quiet worlds may still surprise and reveal subtle mysteries over time. Slowly contemplating this gives a sense of wonder, a recognition that every grain of dust has a story and potential, however latent or hidden. The 19th fact is that the moon's phases can subtly influence human biology and psychology. Slowly envision the waxing and waning of its glow, casting changing light over landscapes, oceans, and bedrooms. Research suggests that during a full moon, some people experience changes in sleep patterns, with slightly shorter sleep duration and altered deep sleep cycles. The moon's light can impact nocturnal behavior, both in humans and animals. For centuries, people noticed that the brightness of the full moon affected activity, fishing, farming, and even nocturnal migrations. Slowly picturing these quiet patterns, you realize that the moon's glow provides not just visual beauty, but a gentle environmental signal, guiding natural rhythms in subtle ways. This influence is not overpowering or alarming. It is patient, soft, and constant. The moon's phases remind us that natural cycles operate quietly, providing structure, rhythm, and gentle cues for life to align with the greater universe. Observing its phases in reflection allows a sense of calm and connection, a quiet acknowledgement of how celestial patterns subtly weave into human experience. The 20th fact is that the moon's surface acts as a time capsule, preserving history with incredible clarity. Slowly imagine vast plains and cratered highlands, largely untouched by wind, water, or tectonic activity. Unlike Earth, where landscapes are constantly reshaped, the moon maintains records of impacts, volcanic flows, and cosmic events that occurred billions of years ago. These preserved surfaces offer a slow, patient narrative of solar system history. Large basins reveal the violent collisions of the early universe, while subtle ridges and plains whisper of ancient volcanic activity. Slowly picturing this, you can imagine scientists poring over images and rock samples, tracing stories encoded in every crater and layer. The moon is not just a companion, it is a quiet historian, holding secrets and lessons in its silent, enduring surface. Even human footprints, left by Apollo astronauts decades ago, remain intact in this static environment, untouched by natural erosion. Slowly imagining these footprints in the fine regolith, you feel the calm persistence of time on the moon. It is a world where moments are preserved, where silence carries the weight of billions of years, and where patience itself is a fundamental aspect of observation. The 21st fact is that the moon experiences extreme temperature variations, far beyond anything we feel on Earth. Slowly imagine standing on the surface, basking in the soft, unfiltered sunlight. During the lunar day, temperatures can rise to nearly 127 degrees Celsius, hot enough to sear unprotected skin. Yet, as night falls, the temperature plunges dramatically to around minus 173 degrees Celsius. The lack of atmosphere means that there is nothing to retain heat, so the moon cools almost instantly, slipping into darkness with a frozen, crystalline stillness. Slowly picturing this, you might imagine shadows stretching across the craters in Maria, cooling the surface into quiet, crystalline silence. This dramatic contrast shapes the moon's surface in subtle ways. Rock expands and contracts with each lunar day and night, slowly fracturing over millions of years. This slow, patient sculpting of the landscape contributes to the fine dust, or regolith, that blankets the moon. The moon's temperature extremes remind us of the harshness of space, yet the planet endures in calm permanence, silently rotating in its orbit, unaffected by human perception of time or discomfort. The 22nd fact is that, occasionally, the moon produces a temporary, localized atmosphere due to meteorite impacts. Slowly imagine the silent, barren plains of the moon, suddenly witnessing a meteorite strike. A plume of vapor and dust rises, fleetingly creating a thin envelope of particles around the impact site. This temporary atmosphere is incredibly transient, dissipating within moments or hours. Yet it tells a story of constant interaction between the moon and the wider cosmos. Solar wind and cosmic rays immediately begin to clear the particles, returning the surface to its quiet, still state. Slowly contemplating this process, you can picture a dance of energy and matter, fleeting yet observable. A reminder that even in stillness, the moon participates in dynamic, ongoing processes. These brief atmospheres are also valuable for scientists. Observing them helps understand the moon's composition, surface chemistry, and history of impacts. Each tiny event is a whisper in the moon's long history, recorded in dust, rocks, and shadows, adding layers to the patient, silent story of our nearest celestial companion. The 23rd fact is that the moon's gravitational pull affects more than just tides. It subtly influences Earth's weather and ocean currents. Slowly envision vast oceans, slowly pulsing in rhythm with lunar gravity. These gentle forces help regulate the distribution of heat across the planet, influencing patterns of wind, precipitation, and climate over long periods. Though imperceptible in a single moment, the moon's steady influence contributes to long-term stability in weather systems. Slowly reflecting on this, you might imagine that each gentle pull, every rise and fall of the tide, helps shape life quietly on Earth. From guiding the migration of plankton to influencing seasonal rainfall patterns, the moon's presence is woven into the intricate web of ecological processes. This fact reminds us of the quiet, patient interconnectedness of nature. The moon is not merely a glowing object in the sky, it is a force that, though gentle and silent, reaches across oceans and continents, subtly shaping the environment in ways that maintain balance and life on our planet. Slowly imagining this influence allows one to feel a connection to both cosmic and terrestrial rhythms, a calm acknowledgement of the moon's enduring presence. The 24th fact is that humans have walked on the moon, leaving permanent footprints preserved in the lunar dust. Slowly envision astronauts stepping across the regolith, their boots imprinting the fine, powdery surface. Because the moon has no wind, rain, or erosion, these footprints remain nearly untouched, frozen in time for potentially millions of years. These footprints are a quiet testament to human exploration and curiosity. They represent one of the few tangible connections between Earth and the moon, a gentle, silent mark that tells a story of ingenuity, courage, and awe. Slowly reflecting on this, you might imagine the serenity of standing on the moon yourself, seeing the footprints of explorers who came before, understanding that in this vast, barren world, human presence is recorded in the most delicate, enduring way. These imprints also serve as reminders of the fragility of life on Earth, contrasted with the permanence of celestial landscapes. Slowly picturing the moon's untouched surface, you gain a sense of timelessness, a calm perspective that stretches far beyond human lifespans, offering reflection on patience, persistence, and quiet wonder. The 25th and final fact is that the moon acts as a bridge between Earth and the broader universe. Slowly imagine looking up at its glowing surface on a clear night, feeling a sense of connection that stretches far beyond our planet. The moon is a gateway for understanding, a silent guide that allows humans to reach for the stars, study celestial mechanics, and envision our place in the cosmos. Through the moon, we have learned about planetary formation, the history of the solar system, and even the challenges of living beyond Earth. Its presence provides a slow, steady reminder of cosmic cycles, the dance of gravity, and the quiet forces that shape our existence. Slowly imagining astronauts, scientists, and dreamers contemplating the moon, you sense the calm inspiration it provides, a patient teacher in the night sky, always present, always observing, quietly guiding curiosity and imagination. The moon reminds us that the universe is both vast and gentle, powerful and patient. It connects the rhythms of Earth, the cycles of life, and the ambitions of humanity with the quiet elegance of the cosmos. Slowly allowing this thought to settle, you feel the profound serenity of the night sky, the soft, constant glow of the moon as a calming companion to all who gaze upon it. As we reach the end of our journey through 25 slippy facts about the moon, slowly allow your mind to drift with its gentle presence. Imagine the quiet plains, the glowing Maria, the craters that have stood for billions of years, and the faint, invisible forces that shape its serene existence. Let the moon's calm rhythm guide your thoughts, pulling them gently into relaxation. Picture the moon rising slowly over Earth, casting soft light on oceans, forests, and cities, whispering a quiet reminder that patience, constancy, and gentle influence are the forces that endure. Now, as the night deepens, let your eyelids grow heavy and your mind float with the moon in its silent orbit. Thank you for joining Ambient Fact Vault on this journey through the quiet mysteries of our closest celestial companion. Good night, sleep well, and may the moon guide your dreams.